So I'm going to open up my logo. Here's my logo. I've chosen a clapperboard because it's related to media. And I've put digital web media design, and I just thought that I'd make it quite simple, black and white, because that's the theme of my website. And I want to do an animation that makes the clapperboard open and close. So I've clicked the crop tool here, and I'll extend it here, and then I'll press Windows, Timeline, Create Frame Animation, and then I'm going to make this a bit bigger so that I can see it a bit more. I'm then going to cut the top half of the clapperboard, and I'm going to copy and paste that doing Command C, and then I'm going to delete that bit, add it to a different layer, so Command V. Yeah, and then put it on top of each other, going back to that bit. So it's like that. And then I'm going to create a new layer and copy and paste the top of the clapperboard onto this bit, because with this one I want to try and rotate it so that when I do the animation, it will move up and down. So to rotate it, I'm going to press Command T on here, and then just drag it in the corner and rotate it like so. And I'm going to clip it onto the side, maybe drag it down a tiny bit so that you can still see quite a bit of it. And then what I'm doing is on the timeline, just moving it slightly so that you can see that it moves when it does. So I'm keeping the bottom layer the whole time and putting the rotated top bit at the start, and then the normal bit of the clapperboard as the second one. And I'm just shaving it down a bit, and I'm going to press loop playback so that it keeps going like an animation or a GIF. I'm just going to make sure that that's perfect, and I press play, and that's what my animation looks like, which will go onto my website. And then you would just press export and then put it onto your web. Okay, so here is my website. Here is my website. I've got my animation at the top, which says Digital Web Media Design, and it's on a constant loop. I've also got the social links down here, and I created the pages for that. So I've got my Facebook page here, my Twitter here, and my Instagram. I've also written down the services, so I've got editing, on-set filming, and other, and you can click on this button here, contact us, which takes you down to the bottom of the page, and you would be able to write down all the information and send an email. Again, I've got the social links down here as well. I've also embedded some videos, 2 of my old assessments, so that people can have a look at that as well. And I've got about us. Then for the mobile site, I had to slightly alter it. So I had to move around some things because there was too much space on the mobile site. So this is what it looks like now. I've got the sidebar here instead. And again, the social links at the bottom. I wanted quite a basic design in the background because I didn't want it to look too busy. I wanted people to just focus on the main aspect. My pictures for the services, I've just gone for quite simple ones. It's just on the Wix website because I just thought that, again, it would go with the theme of black, white and grey. and it then clearly shows you what the services that I provide are. So yeah, that's my website.